Holy shit. God damn it. Jesus. Woo! What's going on, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I just got back from the theaters after seeing Jeepers Creepers Reborn. This is a 2022 film that was directed by Timo Verwenzola. I probably butchered that name. I apologize. And you know what? This new director, he opened the film with a message to people thanking us for coming to the theater and talked about the process that this was to make during COVID. And I started to think to myself, man, I feel bad. I feel bad for how hard it must have been to make this movie during COVID and they got shut down and blah, blah, blah. But after seeing the film, it was clear that it was a warning. The director was trying to warn us by saying, I'm sorry, guys, this movie sucks. Here's why the movie sucks. Please be kind and please be nice. I will not be kind. I will not be nice because I wasted my goddamn time. I wasted my night. I wasted my travel to the theater. I wasted just so much. I wasted my money. And I wanted to give this movie credit because it's not directed by Victor Salva. He has no connection, as far as I know, to this movie or anything of the sort. If anybody doesn't know, Victor Salva is the guy who directed the first three Jeepers Creepers film. He's a convicted pedophile. So hearing that he wasn't involved was a plus. Hearing that he wasn't involved made me say, all right, let's see what we can do with this character, with this creature, with this property in new hands. And I feel bad saying this, but the convicted pedophile made better Jeepers Creepers movies than whatever this bullshit that I just watched. So this is a reboot. And at first I thought, okay, they say reboot, but it's probably really just the fourth film, but because it's been so long and because they want to distance themselves from the guy, they're just going to say reboot, but it's a fourth film. And then you watch the movie and it's like, no. They talk about those three movies about the creeper that were made, and they're like, but those are just movies. That's not the real deal. This is the real deal. First of all, fuck off with that bullshit. It'd be different if you made something actually original or something refreshing or something cool so that I would forgive you to talk about the other movies in that way. First of all, these actors are all terrible. They are. The main girl, I will give her a pass because I thought she wasn't terrible. I thought she had some moments of decent acting, or maybe I just thought she was cute. I don't know. Whatever it was. Maybe it was the fact that she was willing to cosplay for her boyfriend and she was wearing a Harley Quinn outfit and then she switched to a Freddy Krueger outfit. She looked good, all right? What can I tell you? And if anything, I should have appreciated the two main characters because they were a boyfriend and girlfriend. The dude, he wants to find the right time to propose to her. The main boyfriend is a black dude. A black dude dating a white girl. It's something that I always talk about, how Hollywood barely ever, if ever, has an interracial relationship where it's a black guy dating a white girl. So I'll give them a couple extra points off of that. The boyfriend, I don't know. They were trying to portray him as like, hey, he's really into horror. He's really into cosplay. He's taking his girlfriend to this convention and they're going to dress up and it's like a haunted house and all this stuff. And I should totally be into that. I should look at this dude and say, hell yeah, that's me, right? Like, that's me on screen. I can't tell you how many times I've had to drag a girl or drag my friends to any type of comic book or conventions, and I'm like, yeah, I should relate to this guy 1,000%. But his acting was so bad that I didn't connect to him hardly at all. I just thought he was kind of a lame guy, a lame character. The Creeper. Getting the Creeper right, or should I say, making him scary. When I say getting him right, like, what is the Creeper? You know, how do you get him right? Who gives a fuck? You know, I don't really care about the rules. I don't really care about the 23 years and the 23 days and everything. I just felt like this movie, because it felt so cheap, because it felt so low budget, the Creeper never scared me. They showed so much of him, I guess they were trying to impress us with the makeup and effects of him, but he just looked smaller. He looked lamer than the previous creepers in the previous movies. I thought the effects that they tried to do of him having wings, or him, the beginning when he's crawling out of his hibernation and he just looked like a shriveled, like this isn't scary. This is laughable. I feel like laughing at the screen. Practically every single kill was quick shots, quick flashes, dribbles of blood on the ground, because again, it was super low budget, super bad effects. Every kill just, I just rolled my eyes, put my hands to my face, and I just said, fuck, I am in a theater watching this movie. If this was on Netflix, if this was on a streaming service, if I was just watching this at home, I would be so much more lenient. But you made me pay $18 or whatever the fuck it is. You made me go out to a theater. You made me do all of this. The people that were in the audience, there were times when they were laughing at kills or laughing at things that were clearly not supposed to be funny, clearly not supposed to be a joke, but they were taking it as a joke. It was scenes that were supposed to be scary, scenes that were supposed to be intense. And the whole premise of just everything that is going on here, I guess I shouldn't get too much into spoilers if anyone gives that much of a fuck, but I will say there's a sequence where characters get trapped inside of a house, and obviously they're there for the taking, right? The Creeper is supposed to come after them. But then there's a moment where the Creeper bursts through the front door, and the front door was locked. All the windows were bolted shut. So the characters can clearly run out the door, but because one of the characters says, well, no, this won't end, we have to kill the Creeper, they decide to stay. They don't bother leaving. They don't even try. I could see if a character tried to run out and he just got killed or he just got taken, and it's like, oh, well, we can't do that. But no, they don't even try. They stay there and they run around in the house. They run upstairs. They run downstairs. They run into a room. There's traps all over the place. And the door is open. Oh, there's so many points where characters do dumb things. So many points where I didn't care. I didn't care who died. I didn't care who lived. I didn't care about the couple. I didn't care about anything. And that's bad. That's really bad. Maybe it doesn't help that I just saw Barbarian the other day, but I also saw Rob Zombie's The Munsters, and that was a piece of shit too. So I feel like I'm being fair and balanced. I feel like I tried, you know. Maybe it was COVID. Maybe that's why the sky and the outside area looked like a PlayStation 2 game, and it just looked fake as all hell, and it had to have a blue filter over it. I'm not really going into that because, again, clearly they had production issues, but it's the writing, it's the story, it's the acting, it's the characters, it's the Creeper, and this weird, twisted mythology that they're trying to create with this fucking thing, but it ends up being goofy. I'm not even the hugest fan of the Creeper movies. I think the first one's good. The rest of them suck. Add this one to the dumpster fire. Man, just when I was thinking that horror is coming with a vengeance in 2022, this piece of shit film had to get made and come out. You should have just stayed buried in COVID. Blame COVID for why it didn't get finished, but this was not ready for the public. This was not ready to be viewed and consumed, and fuck this movie! I would be shocked if this isn't in my top 5 worst films of the year. Goddamn. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you have any interest in seeing Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Did you somehow see it? How much do you think it sucks? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.